Hello and welcome back to Life of the Party. Yay. This is NyxRising Industries and I'm JD, the Dungeon Master. So to catch you up on what happened last time, all our adventurers met each other fully for the first time, gathered and spoke about what had been happening a little bit. They brought together some supplies and then crossed the Guinea Channel over to the mainland of Caldera. Catching up in Jennick's village, they spoke to the captain of the Rangers, gathered a few more supplies, some ingredients for making a healing potion, and set off on their way in the direction of Sanstra and the rumour of a fallen star. He's there travelling through the flooded hills on a near sunken bridge that some manner of creature has appeared and destroyed a part of the bridge. Seeming fairly aggressive, it is sunken down a part of the bridge, blocking off their route ahead of them. And that is where we pick back up. So,
ready to fight.
You see these two long, spindly yet muscular green arms, each about 2.5 meters in length, tipped with these warty fingers with long green curved talons, rake across the wood of the bridge. Two of the palisades of the planks break and rip apart, splashing into the water as this head crests out of the murky green liquid. Lily pads and algae everywhere, this long matted black hair coming down its face. The smell that comes with it burns like an acid in your nose as you breathe in. This baleful yellow eyes staring at you, and this mouth that just drips viscera and slime. It pulls itself out of the water, clambering onto the bridge, mud just sloughing off it and landing in these hefty like piles and puddles along the bridge. It claws onto the bridge, standing proud nearly close to 6 meters, 5-6 meters. You see where the piles of mud where the piles of mud hit the bridge, they coalesce and begin to form. You see small face-like appearances in the mud as these piles move towards you. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
It happened. Oh, okay. 17.
Oh, wait, give me one sec.
Get right, Cassian. Yeah, the whole self-preservation kicked in and then he put himself in more danger.
It's outfit preservation. Mud on my outfit.
This is why he has mending.
I imagine as soon as he saw the thing come out, he just went, my outfit.
Does mending also do dry cleaning?
No, but Astra can do that.
I've got dry cleaning spell. It's just called dry cleaning.
We can open up a chain together.
We can.
Business part.
We can.
Verdant and Tyrion's dry cleaning.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just retire from the dangerous life of an adventurer.
Like, Astra saw one monster and was
Done.
Okay, so did anyone get 25 to 20?
20.
20,
Nice.
nice.
20.
Nice.
Go for
Okay. So 19 to 15?
17.
yeah, I got 18.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so 14 to 10?
10.
Ooh.
Renard, frozen.
The dice said so.
9 to 5?
7.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Frozen, how are you?
Frozen in fear, 4.
Oh.
Aww, BB.
Okay.
BB.
I was just like, get out of the way! Ren is literally just frozen on the spot.
A friend appears.
Oh no. Whomst.
How many?
These piles of mud move unnaturally towards you, almost forming limbs as they move, and what seem to be little wings that sprout from the back as these faces cackle with this little gurgle of popping and bursting bubbles of mud. This and these arms form and crawl towards you at an unnatural speed. This stench that emanates from the mephits from the mud creatures and from this hulking green mass of ooze and wart and rot in front of you.
I see.
Boblem, thinking quickly. What do you do?
Thinking quickly, he casts Moonbeam
Ooh, okay.
right where this creature is.
Right where what is? Sorry. Where do you want to draw it on?
Big boys. It's a 5-foot radius.
So it's right underneath the creature.
Or do you want to put a dice on there or something? Or draw it, whichever you prefer.
I don't know. What was better.
Yeah, just put like a dice on it.
On him.
On him.
Okay.
Him.
Okay.
Right where the big boys.
So what's the save on that?
And it is Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, and I imagine my spell save is where are you? Oh, 12.
12. Okay. Constitution. Okay. So right, roll 2d10.
2d10.
Go Boblem, go.
Go, Boblem, go.
We'll see. Pressure. Oh, okay. So 10.
10. Okay. Boblem steps forward, raises his staff with his bag of equipment on it to the skies, and you see where there was a patch of cloud opens up. Curiously, sun does not filter through, but pale moonlight, sparkling. This beam comes down, opens up, and you see it strike tangibly and physically hits the troll, and where it does, steam pours off and this green mist as the troll shriek lets out this unearthly warble. It seems to have hurt the troll. Astra, you're up, and then Elyse, you're next.
Hello. Okay. Seeing that there are 3 creatures that are descending on our people, I'm going to use an enthralling performance and pull forward my lute and start playing to try and distract them.
Okay.
Which is 3 creatures will listen to me for 1 minute. They have to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
For 1 minute?
Yep.
That's 10 rounds, so you're aware.
Oh, I have to do it for a long time then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 round is 6 seconds. So yeah, if you want to reconsider that might...
I will! Okay. I'm going to still roll around my lute, and seeing that the 3 creatures are descending on us, and one of our most strong member of our party has just gone... I'm just going to play the song that I saw him listening to when I was last playing, and use my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Which gives you an inspiration die for 10 minutes, and you can add it to 1 ability check, roll, or saving throw.
Okay. And what is that, a D6 or a D8 for you at the moment?
D6.
D6. Okay, so you get inspiration for the next 10 minutes.
Excellent.
Okay.
Need it.
As Astra plucks the tunes on his lyre, you feel the spark of magic course through your veins, and you feel emboldened, like this arcane adrenaline surge through you. Okay. Elyse, you're next.
May I just ask how much space each of these squares represents?
5 foot.
Okay. I will...
No.
And this is all swamp.
Yes, so it's about a foot between the bridge that you're walking on and the surface of the water. You don't know how deep the surface of the water is.
Alright.
So what the depth of the water is.
Am I able to run, like, through my allies?
Yes, you can run through your allies.
Okay, I'm just going to describe what I want to do, and you tell me if I can do it or not. I want to run through my allies, cast Chromatic Orb on him, and then use my Tempestuous Magic to fly around onto that side of the bridge. Is that too far?
So what's your movement? How much have you got?
30 foot, and then I can fly up to 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks when I use...
without provoking them. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, cool.
So that's how many times can you use that a day?
It doesn't have a limit on it.
as far as I can see on the sheet anyway. I can only do it when I cast a first level spell or higher though, as a bonus action.
Okay. I think there is a limit for how many times you can do it a day, but we'll check that
It
later.
didn't put that on here, but I'll check later.
But you can do that. You can do it. So where are you casting Chromatic Orb from?
So if I run to basically like next to where Cassian is, like right under the creature, and I'm gonna cast
we'll
Chromatic
gladly
Orb.
let you move up beside me.
If you cast it from there, because you'll be in melee range with it, it'll be at disadvantage.
Oh.
So you can cast it and then...
then move and then use my tempestuous magic?
Well, because...
How many movements is that?
Well, it's enough movement. It's just that if you... that's 30 foot in total to do it. It's just that if you cast while you're within melee range of something, you're at disadvantage, because it's a ranged spell.
Okay, for now, I'm just going to use Firebolt.
Okay.
I'm going to wait for this to like open up a little bit more before I do anything else. So I'll just use Firebolt.
So you're not moving?
Actually, I'll move forwards just like a little bit, and I'll move like next to where...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Sad friend.
So my spell attack bonus is like added to my roll, right?
It's on the... Yeah, so it'll say next to Firebolt.
Cool. So that is 17.
17, you arc your fingers forward, and this manifestation of flame and fire springs forth on your hand and arcs forward. It hits the troll square in the chest.
And 4 damage.
Okay. You see the fire splashes on its chest and burns a hole in it, and you see it singeing the edges in it. Okay. Closest one of those is going to...
One fear.
Okay, so the one closest to you, this little pile of mud, you see this hole open up, and it barfs a gobbet of mud onto you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dodge it!
Dex save.
10.
10. Okay, the mud hits you, and it's like being trapped in glue. It stinks for one, and you try and move your arms out, but you can't. You are considered restrained. Okay.
Dang. There goes my plans for my turn.
Okay.
Oh no,
If you want to put that on your character.
Whatever shall we do, Renard?
What exactly does that entail?
Okay, so restrained means that your speed is 0, and you can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attacks have disadvantage. You also have disadvantage on dexterity
Can I
saving
still
throws.
cast spells?
You can, yes.
Okay. I might not be in the red.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I take any damage from that? Or?
No.
Just your outfit.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, ending the effect on yourself with a success. Cool. Mm-hmm.
You're leaning a little bit out.
Nice. Okay. Okay. The long, gangly green creature snarls, and you're closest. It's just going to take a swipe at you. Okay. Well, it's going to take its first one at you with its claws. Okay.
First one.
Yeah. What's your AC?
13.
13. Okay. That hits.
Yep.
You take 10 points of slashing damage. And then... Oh, you're the only one there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ren's behind me. So is Elyse.
It's going to take its
Don't try and pawn this upon us.
It's going to take its second attack against you.
Oh
no.
Yeah, that hits.
Mm-hmm.
You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then... So one claw just rakes across your chest, and you feel yourself... oh, no, actually, sorry, those are at advantage. Let me just see if I've got a crit. No, we're okay.
Oh god. Rip.
These 2 claws, the talons each as big as your forearm, rake across you. You find it hard to move out of the way, bound up in the mud that you're in. And you feel one rake across your throat, and something warm runs down and melds into the mud. It leans back and lunges towards you with its jaws. Thank God for that advantage. That hits.
Oh
I believe.
Cool.
23.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Oh, Cassie's gonna die.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
I'm unconscious.
The jaws of the troll snap around Cassian's shoulders, and you see his form just go limp as the teeth, each of them 3-4 inches long, pull out this popping suction noise. Cassian slumps, but still held up in the mud that he's in. No?
We turn and leave.
Cassian, it's your go.
Oh yeah, so death save.
I'm really sorry. I mean, make a death saving throw.
11.
That's a success. Mark off one success.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't try and get out.
Yeah, because I'm freaking unconscious.
Sariel, it's your turn.
Druids can heal, right?
With Misty Step, can I get to him, grab him, and move him? Can that work?
Trained, isn't he?
Well, you could walk to him and then Misty Step.
Like, can I take someone else with me?
I'm pretty sure you can. Does it say on there?
Not on my.
Check the handbook.
Yeah, I'm just looking
Oh,
now.
hang on. Do we have it in here anywhere?
Would
Oh,
that-
hang on.
I also
You
have-
teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Would that give
range
them
self.
opportunity?
Yeah,
it's only
no, you
yourself.
can't. You
Yeah,
can't.
because I have it as well.
Dang it.
Could you teleport there and then try and carry him away?
Where?
You could move there and try and pull him out.
I can try and do that. Like, try and pull him back.
Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Yeah.
But would that give them an opportunity attack as he's
Potentially.
been moving?
I am within his melee range and I do not wish to
Oh.
die.
Yeah, removing Cassian from the creature's attack range might give them an attack on Cassian. Oh no.
Doing great, guys.
We'll hurt it and someone else can heal me, maybe.
Like, if I can get to you, I can heal you. But like, you're still in its way. So
But he won't
If
be
you
on
heal him,
death
you can
saves.
stabilize him though, and then he won't be on death saving throws.
let's do that then.
So yeah, with healing, if they're on like making death saving throws, you do any bit of healing, it'll bring them up to
Stable.
to stay when they won't be making death saving throws anymore. If they go back down to negative, they don't keep their previous successes and failures, so they'll be starting completely afresh.
I'm gonna go up to him and cure wounds.
Okay.
So that put me at 1.
No, roll for how much you want.
How much is it?
It will say on the thing.
It does just want to check
Here,
the
here
That's a good-
once.
Just being past and check.
1d8 on your spellcasting modifier.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 2, I believe.
10.
Sweet!
Oof.
Nice. Okay. Cassian, you draw breath. And you
Like, no, make me unconscious again.
look down, you just see mud and blood smeared across your chest, and you're still you're struggling to move.
Why is he always covered in blood?
I don't want to clean this, just let me die.
You could be like, I'd rather die than be dirty.
I'd rather die than be ugly. God.
Everything is an interruption of Cassian's day.
Big baby.
Yep. You're right. The oldest member of the party by a good 100 years.
Like the biggest baby.
Yeah.
You see the closest pile of mud near to you opens up and belches another shot of mud.
No.
Oh no, wait, sorry, I don't know why I'm rolling. You roll a dex saving throw.
Okay.
How dexterous is Renard?
We shall see. That's 8.
It binds your arm to your body. You can barely get out. You are considered restrained as well.
Which arm?
Well, it's
The sword arm.
all of it, pretty much.
Oh no.
All.
Help.
There you go. You put that on.
Die from a bog monster.
Total party kill.
I'm really glad we like your support character, your backup character.
Oh yeah.
Better figure out how to play a warlock quickly.
Okay. Renard, it's actually your go. So your attacks are at disadvantage. Attacks against your advantage.
Okay.
Can you try?
And at the end of your turn, you can try and repeat the saving throw.
Okay. But I can still attempt to attack.
You can, yes.
I'm going to Commander's Strike and
Okay.
Elyse, attack!
Okay. Okay.
With this, you can do any action right now,
Oh,
and you get an extra one of my dice added to your damage
amazing.
or attack roll, up to you.
Okay.
Renard's words ring true, and you feel compelled to strike.
Don't want to listen to Renard, but do something, okay? All right. Question from before, like leading on from what I was talking about before. If I were to jump off the bridge,
Yeah.
cast my spell, could I then, like in midair, then fly around, or would that not work?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I guess if it's because you don't have to do it in the order like action, bonus action. I guess as long as you're doing it on the
It's
same
that
turn.
that's tied to the action.
Right.
Yeah, it's like
But this
a
is-
direct response. To
You
that.
can just do an action, that's the only thing you can do right
Oh,
now.
I can't. I
It's
can't
not
do a
your
bonus
turn,
action
yeah.
right now.
But can you
Okay.
push in between those two?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, you can.
In that case, I will. That's Cassian, right?
Yeah.
He's on lower health, so I will like put myself between him and this guy here,
Big boy.
and I will. Oh, I'm at close range with him, aren't I? So I shouldn't use.
You could shocking
Chromatic
grasp
orb.
him.
But I will. Yeah, I will. Shocking grasp him.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wait, no. You said I can only do an action. I can't move, can I?
No, you can't
No,
move. It's
you
just
can't.
an action.
Sorry. I've never had this thing before.
That's cool.
In that case, I will chromatic orb the big guy. because
Okay,
I felt back
okay.
enough.
So, what type of damage are you using?
Do I have any inkling of what it might be vulnerable to from my magical studies, or am I just winging it?
Make an Arcana check.
That'll be 22.
22. You get the impression. I mean, you've heard of trolls. And you know that generally trolls don't respond well to fire.
Okay, it's a chromatic orb of fire
Okay.
then.
Okay. You know you've already done some fire damage to it
Yeah.
as well. Okay.
And I take out the arcane focus now and I like wrap it around my arm.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's just.
It crackles with energy and like lifts up in the air slightly, and then this bolt of burning arcane energy soars out towards the troll.
Cool. I didn't roll for attack.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Do you want to add this dice to the
Oh,
attack?
yeah.
Is it to the attack or to the
It can be
damage?
to either, but it can
Okay.
only be to one.
Okay.
Okay. So that's 8. Would that be then plus still my
Yeah.
my spellcast bonus? So that's. Oh my god, maths when I'm stressed. Oh my god, I literally.
Wait, what
can't
is it?
even
What
fucking
numbers
think.
do you have?
It's 8 plus 6. I feel so dumb.
Is it 14?
Thank you.
Damage isn't plus your. The damage will just be what's
This is
listed on
attack
that.
roll.
This is my attack
Oh,
roll.
sorry. Okay, yeah.
14.
14. It just whizzes past the creature's head. Snarls back at you.
Oh, that was my bonus action. That was so.
You can do
Casting
something.
Command Strike was
Okay,
my bonus
okay.
action. So seeing this, I'm gonna immediately, at disadvantage, swing for. Which one's closest? The mud guy.
Yeah, there's two mud things
Enrage.
right next to you.
Okay. This is not going to hit, is it?
You don't know how squishy the mud guys are.
I mean, they're mud.
They are mud.
Well, it's so hard to see it on the paper.
Yeah.
Bring back D&D Beyond. 13.
It'll be. Okay, yeah, you'll be on your
Oh,
other
on the
side.
front side, yeah.
But long sword should be down there.
Yeah, 13.
13. Carves into it, even hampered by this sticky, viscous mud. Your arm squelches out and slash at one of them. Roll damage.
Cool. Where's my Diego?
Put it back there.
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll to try and get 3 of the...
Is that considered
yeah.
cocked?
What? Balancing on top of another dice.
Wow.
And then I roll a dex save again.
Yes.
Jace, can you keep down the red flashing?
I can't see it from where
Alright,
I'm sat.
Oh, good. 4.
4. Okay, the mud binds you back like glue and you're not able to get out of it. Okay. The third mud creature is going to spit a gout of mud at you, Elyse. Make a dex saving throw.
8.
You're bound as well.
For fuck's sake.
Put it on just upside
Real
down.
bad.
The real bad hours.
We're real showbiz, guys.
Okay.
Where do you
Okay.
mark off spell slots on these fucking sheets?
Just mark
You
it
just-
as a
yeah,
damage.
Just draw some of your own is probably
Just a
easier.
little.
But it's up at the top of the spells
Oh,
list.
no, that's prepped.
Yeah, it's
Just like
But
tally
they're
it
like
off.
circles.
Yeah, I'll just do it next to the.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh wait, I see it. Yeah.
Don't say nice when it's not nice for us.
Thanks for me. Boblem, it's your go, and then Astra, you're up next.
Yeah.
Can I squeeze past these guys so I'm standing next to each of them?
It's
Yeah.
getting real cozy on this bench.
Standing next
Excuse
to
me?
each
Oh,
Pardon
you
me,
knocked off
sir.
my restraint.
Pardon me.
Yeah, because they're all like locked in place is like
Very
why I'm allowing it. Like,
Yeah. So I'm like standing next to them and I cast Thunder Wave. That
okay,
way.
yeah, okay.
So it
What's the
knocks
saving
them
throw
off?
for that? Dex.
Thunder Wave. Constitution.
Constitution.
saving throw
Okay.
Two muddy boys.
On the two muddy boys.
Okay. One of them goes flying back,
Thank God.
and
10 feet away.
Yeah, this pile of mud just splashes into the water. Okay, so if you want to roll damage as well.
Yeah, 2d8. Ha! 14.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
it's
the
half
other one
damage
takes
if they
half.
succeed. Yeah.
I just learned something because I thought Thunderwave happened all around you. I didn't realise you could.
It's a
aim it.
cube. Yeah.
Okay.
And
now
so
I know
you're
that.
in the middle of the faces of the cube.
Yeah. I
Um,
knew, but I couldn't tell you.
yeah. Okay. Boblem, who had his staff up before, claps his hands together, and this thunderous boom emerges. You see one of the creatures of mud flung back and splashes into the marshy water, and then this face reforms back up on the surface of the water and sort of starts making its way back towards. The other one, chunks of it were ripped off in this wave, but it seems corporeal and it seems to be remaining in place. Okay? Astra, it's your go.
Right. I'm going to use my bonus action because I'm still playing my lute at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use it to do Mantle of Inspiration, which
Okay.
gives 5 temporary hit points to 3 creatures that I can see within 60 foot.
Okay.
So I'm going to give Cassian, Elyse, and Renard extra
Okay.
hit
Okay.
points,
If you want
considering they're
5 temporary hit points.
5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And then when I finish doing that, I'm going to swing my lute back onto my back, and I'm going to use. Where did it go?
Oh
Come
no.
back.
Oh no. I'm going to look at the troll ahead of me and use Dissonant Whispers on it in Infernal.
Okay.
And tell it it needs, in Infernal, tell it to basically bugger off.
Okay. What's the save for that?
It's Wisdom 13.
Wisdom 13.
Let's hope it's not a wise troll.
Okay. So what is it? It backs away. Did you say?
Immense
3d6
pain.
psychic.
It takes 3d6 psychic damage
Okay.
and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as it allows, its speed allows.
Ooh. Okay. Sure. So roll your damage.
3d6.
Yeet, yeet, yeet.
Because you're not very wise.
Thank God.
Is he still.
Dropped a dice.
At the
It's the
beginning of
moonbeam
its turn, it
dice.
should be receiving moonbeam damage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
11.
Yeah, it started its turn in there. So
Oh,
so we'll do it at the start of its turn. Or is that your turn?
okay. When it enters the square, so because it started at the
Yeah.
square,
Okay.
and then now when
Okay.
it
So on
begins
its turn, if you roll damage again.
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay. And that only lasts instantly, isn't it?
It's
not-
instantly.
Okay, but it's not like.
Oh no,
continuous.
it's
Okay.
it's just one like instant damage. It needs to leave.
Yeah. Okay. You see it basically jump backwards and land on the other fragment of the bridge, and then scuttle back a bit further. Okay. One of these. You're up in the future. You okay? The creature closest to you, his 2 arms manifest out of the mud and begin to just smack down on you. Okay.
This is like the worst day. Go to Sanskra, they said. Map the region, they said.
What's your AC?
13.
13. One of them just smacks you in the face.
Oh, not the face.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Okay. Okay. The creature, the large, green, dangly, troll-like creature, bellows. First, if you roll your psychic damage because it started its turn. Isn't it?
Yeah. Wait.
Technically, that was because it was on
This
its
should have
turn.
happened
Yeah, it should have happened on your
okay.
turn, but don't
Yeah?
worry. Yeah, it would
Are
have
you
happened.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, is Elyse not?
After Astra?
Yeah.
Oh yes, sorry, I had dice.
Just because the commander strike.
Sorry, yeah, my bad.
No,
That's
it's
what I
okay,
thought. it was.
Oh.
Should I still?
Yeah, roll the damage,
roll
but yeah, at least it's your
Okay.
turn.
2d10. Aha. 13.
13, nice. Okay.
Boblem's just gonna like slowly kill this troll with the moon.
Sorry, I was just like.
Okay. So yes, it's your go. Sorry.
Okay, now that Elyse's dumb player knows that she can aim Thunderwave, I'm gonna Thunderwave this guy away from me.
Okay.
Away from all of us.
All right. So it's like Constitution saving throw, yeah.
Yeah, con 10.
Okay. What's your
Yes, it
DC?
is.
My DC.
Yes,
My spell save DC,
Yeah.
14.
14. Okay. Roll damage
Oh, okay.
Yeah. because it takes half damage on a success.
That's alright. That's alright. A 1 and a 2. Oh boy. Oh wait, no. I can use one of my meta magics. I can use empowered spell to roll again.
Okay.
Roll my,
Yeah,
my
that's
damage
fine.
again.
Elyse is empowered.
She's an empowered strong woman.
Love her.
What? Oh my god.
Rolled a 1 and a 1 that time.
Wow. So which one do you take?
I think you have to take
The second
second
one.
one. Yeah.
So
takes-
mark off one of your sorcery slots as well.
I'm fucking done. I'm just gonna turn and walk away even though I'm restrained.
You see what
It's like,
Boblem did,
into the
and you
swamp.
you rise that up and you try and echo the same thing, clap, but it's just a little fizzle. And what was like manifesting as an ear of mud?
Does it not get knocked back then?
No, it made a success.
Oh.
You have to
So
roll
it took
dex
half
again.
damage.
Roll
Yeah.
dex again. Get out. Yeah.
Finally, a good roll. 20.
Okay. You're able to pull the clumps of mud off you, and you're free again.
Release Elyse.
Okay. So
Troll's
it's
turn.
back to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Rampage
Okay.
roll.
Oh, Mr. Troll.
Mr. Trollman.
Mr. Troll.
Troll me a
Troll.
He walks back into it, he'll get damage for it.
yeah.
Or do you just assume the troll cares about this?
I'm sorry.
Right on me.
It's any consolation, he doesn't actually have a spear, but just the mini. It bellows and slams its fist down into the bridge. You hear it crack on its way as it jumps up and lands in the water. About half of it, like so about 2.5 meters, 3 meters deep in the water, but its head still at level, if not higher than you. It swings towards you, Boblem. Okay.
See?
Kill the moon man.
Okay, so it takes 2 slashes with its claws towards you.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're not restrained. No, you're not. Okay.
I'm just dead.
One of the few who isn't.
What's your AC?
11?
11. Okay, one of them slashes across you. You take 11 points of slashing damage. Okay. And then it's slash, and it's going to bite towards you. Okay, it's got advantage on the attack because you're still restrained. That's it's an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
These jaws, familiar sight now, crunch down on you.
Chomp you.
Oh, sorry.
Want that Cassian. Want to eat the water
7
man.
points of slashing.
Okay, I'm still up.
Nice.
Okay,
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Tight.
Your head rings as its jaws connect with you, and you're battered about. The teeth pull out again.
Can you not?
It breathes, and just this wave of noxious green gas washes over you. You nearly pass out from the
Delightful morning breath.
Okay, it's your turn.
Cool. If I Misty Step, am I no longer restrained?
Yeah.
Cool. Cassian reaches into his bag as best as he can, pulls out a little spiked conch shell and like throws it to the floor like a fucking smoke bomb, and just reappears 30 feet down the bridge.
What you see is that, and then this
Which way?
Oh, way that way. Yeah.
Goodbye.
this streak of blue-green mist shoot across before Cassian emerges, flinging mud off himself.
And I point my wand at the fucker, and I shall cast Arcane Bolts.
Okay, cool. What level is Misty Step?
Second level?
Second level. Okay, you won't. Oh no, it's a cantrip.
No,
Yeah, but it's one's a
It's
cantrip,
second
one's
level
a
conjuration.
second level. So yeah, you can cast it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the Arcane Bolt's a cantrip.
Yeah.
So I'll mark off that I've.
Yeah, because that's the only way you can cast 2 spells a turn.
Yeah.
The second one has to be a cantrip.
That would be a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
17 hits.
Yeah.
Excellent.
No one
fucking told me.
Nobody told me.
4 points of force damage.
Okay, you shoot out your wand, and this again sort of like crackling, watery blue-green energy sears out and catches it on the back of the neck. Okay, it confused and angry at the fact that its quarry has just vanished from underneath it. Okay. Sariel. Renard, you're up soon.
Moonbeam the bastard.
Nice. Okay. What's the save?
It's
got it in there.
Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah, Constitution.
Okay.
Saving throw.
Another beam of light opens up. It's bright white, sparkling energy.
Right there.
So, right, what's your spell save DC?
I don't know.
It'll be.
Work
It's,
that out.
I think it's a 12.
Yeah.
It's
This moon
Just
shit.
12.
2 moon.
Yeah.
Ah, moon.
Okay. So it succeeds. So is that half damage? I believe. But does it say half on a success?
Where's it gone? Oh, it's there.
It's here.
No, I'm good. I'll just do 2 of these. Good. Oh, hang on, that was 10.
Yeah, nice.
15.
Nice. Okay. So it takes 7 points of damage. You see another patch of burning bright white light blisters across it and it howls again. It's suffering from multiple burns and wounds, and it's
Good.
it's still standing, but it looks
Nasty.
moderately okay.
Well done.
Team
Oh wait.
Moonbeam.
Team Moon.
But you see, you look at where you shot it. You see some of the wounds close and heal up.
Don't like that.
Because I think you missed with the fire attack, didn't you?
I messed with chromatic orb.
Yeah. The pile of mud closest to you lashes out and tries to smack you with its fist.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what's your AC?
11.
Okay, it hits. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
I see.
Renard, it's your go.
Oh, Arcane Bolt would have also pushed it 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
So right next to
Just
me,
put
huh?
it right in front of her.
False.
That's good.
But obviously Sariel would have done
Yeah.
the moonbeam on
Yeah,
it
yeah.
still.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna, for my action, try to strike.
Mm-hmm.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Flailing my sword around, but
Wibbly boy.
10.
10. Okay, you try, but your arms are too heavy with this coagulation of mud across them.
Seeing that
Slash out.
that's gone absolutely terribly. Boblem, hit it again.
Oh.
You feel compelled to strike.
Oh, okay. Strike with what though?
Whatever
Any
you
turn
just
turn
attack
attack.
it.
you have.
Can
Anyone attack. You can't
Would it
move. You can't do a
be-
bonus action.
and is it possible to just move the moonbeam that I have
I think you can do that as a bonus action.
as a bonus action? But that
Um,
would be on another
On your
thing.
turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll just do thunder wave from where I am, like directed that way.
Yeah. Okay. That's
that would
fine.
hit it.
Yeah. It's
Would it-
big enough that you can
Yeah.
target
head,
What do I
essentially.
get with your body?
You could get the other
Would I get
mud
the other
creature.
one as well?
Yeah.
It was
Then
the
I do
extra dice.
Thunder Wave.
Okay, okay.
I
Again.
didn't use an extra.
So what's that, Constitution,
That's
did you
my
say?
extra dice.
Yeah, is
You can add a
Constitution.
d6.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I could have used that. Okay.
You see, the mud creature is
I thought
blasted
you had
back
used it.
another
I used
10
one.
feet. So if you roll damage,
Oh wait, but the one next to me is not.
no, because it's like a 15-foot cube. So because that one was slightly in front, it caught it just there, but that one is out of.
I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, so roll damage. So the troll is not pushed back.
7.
Plus 8.
Oh,
Nice.
15.
Okay.
Nice.
So. And that first one is scattered into. It burst in this explosion of thick, viscous mud as well. Boblem, it's your go again. Now it's back to your turn.
Yeehaw.
Go, Boblem,
Oh, I
go.
need to roll a dex save. Hang on, one second.
Yeehaw!
No, yeah, you do. Yeah.
Oh, that's 18.
18, you're able to get out of the mud.
Hang on.
Have at it.
Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. I cast Thunder Wave. I move a little bit like that.
Okay, yeah.
Cast Thunder
Do a
Wave,
sidesteppy.
so it hits both of these guys.
Okay.
Possible?
Yeah, that's possible from there. Yeah, if you step back.
Okay. Just clap really loudly again.
Okay, that's another thunder wave. What level is thunder wave, do you say?
It is.
The first or
When
second?
I'm compelled to attack
Yeah.
because of what Renard just did.
Yeah.
Is that another spell slot?
Yeah, it would still be a spell slot.
Okay, let me just see. It is first level,
Okay, cool.
so then that would be the third time I've cast Thunder Wave, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I still have some, but yeah.
Okay, so if you roll damage again.
Whew.
Nice.
Yeah. 14.
Okay. Okay, the troll, wave after wave of thunder hits it, but it remains resolute in where it is, seemingly rooted in something underneath. But that creature is thrown back.
Oh god.
Okay?
Yeet. And as a bonus action, can I move the moonbeam
Onto it.
onto?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
Onto
Druids,
onto
man.
it, sorry.
Onto here, this
Oh,
little
yeah,
square.
Yeah. I just need the druid.
They're tanks. They're in their
Okay.
element.
Yeah.
Astra and then Elyse.
This time, I'm going to try and cast Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
Makes the troll laugh.
Okay. What do you say to it?
Do it.
Yes.
Well, what's the save?
What is the?
Do it.
Say it.
Say it.
You have
Say
say
it.
it. Say it.
Commit.
What did the man say to the bear that was on the tree?
It looks towards you.
Come on, bear. It's a cheese joke. Do you get it? And then I cast Hideous Laughter.
Oh my god.
Well-
What's the save?
Whiz that in.
Does it have to understand your language?
No, I don't think so. Creature choice within range perceives everything as hilarious funny. I don't think it has to understand my language.
You just say a joke for funsies.
In a language it doesn't understand, it's the funniest thing it's ever heard.
Okay. You point towards it, crack this one line, and you see it. His body just convulses, his arms drop to the side, his head tilts back, and just you hear this. Guys, we've ruined Shrek. It's never ruined Shrek. Okay, so what condition is it under?
It is now prone.
It
Boy.
What does that mean?
falls back, lying down.
Oh, I mean, does that mean we get advantage on it or something?
I'm pretty sure it does. It has disadvantage on attack rolls. Melee attacks are advantage. Spell attacks are disadvantage. Okay.
It's also unable to stand up.
Yeah, does it need
Yeah.
to use one action to stand up?
It uses half its movement to stand up, but it can't stand up because of
Those are on
Then
it.
if I have a pro.
They're on it.
On
yeah,
it.
that's fine.
So at the end of its turn, and every time it takes damage, it can have another Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
This troll ain't wise.
Elise, it's your turn.
So did you say if I cast a spell on it, the spell is at disadvantage because it's prone?
If it's ranged, yes.
Okay, alright, in that case, I'm going to do what I wanted to do before. I'm going to run through these guys and cast chromatic orb of fire on this fucker and then fly across to where Cassian is.
Okay. Yeah, and I checked. It doesn't. There's no limit on how often you can use that.
Cool.
So yeah, you just as you all see.
And I do it even if I miss the spell. So.
Yeah. You all see as Elyse moves backwards, steps backwards and up into the air, where she's floating, surrounded by this swirling smoke around her.
Oh, that's
on this
hot.
disc. Pushes her hand
I
forward,
wink at Cassian.
casts out this orb of fire.
He winks back.
Launches towards it. Okay. Yeah, make your attack roll.
What would that be? 11?
Just hits it.
Nice.
Okay, roll damage.
So that's 3d10. 3d8. Yeah. No, it's a d10s. Sorry. Yeah, it's 3d8.
All
Yeah.
the forbidden candy.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 1 and a 3 and a 4.
Okay.
Oh boy, so 8 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
It hits
'cause
it. It blasts a hole in like where its face would be, and these two sides of it just slop down, and then reform. This little tiny face shrieks at you.
And as I'm casting it, I'll use the arcane focus so the even though I'm casting a fire spell, weirdly blue energy goes up my
crackles
veins.
off you. Yeah. Yeah. So you saw Elyse step backwards, soar into the air, and then float through the air. She casts a spell and then lands down.
It's like kindred spirit, someone else who casts magic but with aesthetic.
Yeah. And then as I land next to Cassian, then I wink at him.
And he winks back. Like a kindred spirit.
Okay.
Multi-shivering corner.
I love
that
shipping
one
all through
is
characters. It makes me
bad.
incredibly happy.
So when does it make the save to? get back
Every time
up?
it's hit.
Okay, so it can't do that before. Can it do it on its turn?
At the end of each of its turns.
At the
yeah.
end. Okay, so wisdom 13, you
Was
say?
13, yeah.
Okay, it spends time, cackles and froths and roars in the swamp water, just churning up muck and bubbles everywhere.
He's having a good time.
The laughter subsides in it.
Oh.
Because it's at the end of its turn, it can't use its movement to get up.
No.
It's still prone. Okay,
Yeah.
Cassian, it's your turn.
The moonbeam still.
Yes, okay, so how much damage was that?
Oh, I didn't roll for that.
That's fine, if you roll and you roll as well.
Yeah.
God. We might not need to have my turn.
8.
14.
Oof. 22.
You have the floor. How does it kill it?
Twin druid combo.
Like your powers of the moon combined.
It's right there on the floor.
Yeah.
Just bathed in heavenly
Yeah.
moonlight.
Yeah, okay. You see where these two beams of moonlight had been like following around and dancing, they converge into one, and it almost glows with this unearthly pale white light with flickers of blue and green. And while the troll laughs and writhes in the water, it just burns it away. You see pillars of steam just erupting from the swamp water and from the flesh of the creature itself, until it just, as the laughter stops, it stops moving. As the smoke clears, you just see this dried out husk of the creature, still slightly fizzling with this divine magic. Okay.
Nice.
Oh my.
It's your
Yeah,
go.
we've got the big guy who's on the
I'll
bridge
leave the
and
body
little
there.
guy in the water, yeah?
Yes.
Do they not do anything, like, even if their big daddy is gone?
It doesn't seem like
Okay.
That's
So
just
it's not as if, like, he was
just-
controlling them or anything?
you don't get that impression. No.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna step a little bit around Elyse so I've got a clearer shot.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah, you got a
I
clear
know,
shot from
but
there, yeah,
like-
you'll be fine. Thematically, yeah.
thematically, because I want to do it like in a
I moves 5, tenor speaking.
Thank you. Yeah, just like push past Elyse a little bit, and like do a big sort of circle with my wand and fire arcane bolt at the one next to Boblem on the bridge.
Okay, okay.
So that's only an 8 to hit.
Okay, it just zooms past it.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I'm sorry.
I'm still a little bit injured.
I'll pat him on the shoulder reassuringly.
Sariel, it's your go. You're up soon.
Could move your moonbeam onto one of the other ones.
Onto the
That's
smallest
a bonus
one.
action, yeah, so you can do that.
Yeah, sure. Smooth
Okay.
moving.
The divine light splits again.
Just imagine it like the
incredibly
James McAvoy whenever he does
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Charles Xavier one. Just
But that'll. Are we doing that on the start of its turn?
Yeah, it'll take damage on the start of its turn, so you've still got your action, because that's just your bonus action to move it.
I'm gonna get over to where these guys are.
Uh-huh. Are you going to
Misty
jump it? Oh, yeah,
Misty Step is also a bonus action.
Yeah, do that then.
Oh, no, because you've used your bonus action.
Right. I'll use my legs then.
Okay.
Sariel, she uses her legs then.
You can run and jump that. It's only like a 5 feet gap, and especially like with 15 feet of movement, you can clear that.
Yeah. I'll
You
do
don't
that
need
then.
a jump for that. You don't need a roll for that. Sorry.
Run and jump.
So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can make it to there. Okay. Second one. Okay, it's going to. It moves back towards you, and climbs up onto it. These tiny fists are going to try and batter on you again.
you
It doesn't actually hit. It does its best to, but they just flail and disperse against your waist. Okay, Renard, it's your go. Boblem,
Okay.
you're up soon.
I'm going to move right next to Boblem.
Yeah.
So run across the bridge, finally able to do something.
Get him.
Get him.
And I'm
Get him.
going to go for the larger one first.
Uh huh.
Finally lifting up my rapier and swinging it down, I swing into attack
Mhm.
for 15.
Okay, that hits.
Yep. And expend one superiority die to do the same amount of damage I'm about to do to that one, to the small one as well.
Okay, okay. What move is that?
Sweeping attack.
Oh,
So I'm
nice.
gonna take
Okay.
both of them out.
Yeah. Okay. Do they have to be next to each other?
They have to be next to me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You basically pirouette with a sword.
Yeah.
Anyone within my range of my
Cool.
sword, yeah.
Cool.
That
Okay.
doesn't include Boblem, right?
I have
So-
circle.
No. Yeah. You choose it.
Yeah.
You choose it.
Yeah, so that's gonna be...
It's like swing up, swing.
Very high.
Very
Well, I figured you go in the other way. Though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
7 points of damage to each of them.
Okay. Okay. Did you roll to hit already? Didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, it was 15 to hit and
Yeah,
7
yeah,
points
yeah.
of damage to each.
Okay. The one to your, the smaller one, it looks like it's struggling to hold its form together. Bits of it are like falling off. The other one doesn't look much better. Okay, okay. In fact, it's going to, if you want to roll your damage, Moonbeam.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, sorry, Sariel. Sorry,
yeah,
It's not a
Moonbeam.
problem.
12.
12, you. It just sizzles away.
Nice.
Yes. Druid.
Why are we not all druids, honestly?
Yeah.
All druids,
It's so squishy.
But no one would touch us with our moonbeams. Just create like a circle around us.
You can't touch me. I've got the power of moon and
Okay, yeah, that one is finished. That's at the start of his turn. It can't do anything.
Nice. Get ripped.
Okay. Boblem, it's your go. There's one left, and it looks like it's trying to kick it. Get out of the way.
Drop, kick,
Drop.
kick, drop, kick.
Just
Step on
is
it.
not very physical.
Suplex that dude.
Oh, but if you drop kicked it, you just have like muddy feeties. I think we're all muddy regardless right now. I'm not.
Oh, actually, wait.
What?
As that one explodes,
Yeah.
make a dex saving throw.
Oh.
12.
Okay, you manage to avoid the mud as it
again.
splashes out.
Not again!
Shan't.
All of us are under too much pressure.
It's fine. It's looking pretty rough. It's looking
It's just one
Yeah.
little dude.
Just one little
Punt
dude.
him.
Squishy dude.
Punt him.
You just start off like a golf club.
You can hit it with this. I don't know if you have Shirley prepared.
No, I don't have.
That's okay.
I only have 2 cantrips
Oh,
now.
fair.
Can I do? Okay, I punch it, but I do produce flame, so it's like a fist
Yeah.
of fire.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, roll produce flame.
Bye. 1d8.
Oh no, you got to roll for your attack
Oh,
as
okay.
well.
Oh damn. So that would be 3. What would be the modifier for that?
It should say on there. It should say plus sport or plus however many. No, on your sheet.
Oh, it's spell attack bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, so 7.
7. Okay. You punch towards it. Your foot flame for a second, but it catches you off guard. There's a lot of pressure, and it just zooms past it. And you- ah!
Never mind.
Okay, Astra.
He's not a physical man.
I'm just going to do dissonant whispers on it. And be
Okay.
like, all of your friends are gone.
Demotivating.
Wow.
You should leave.
Okay. What's the save again?
For dissonant whispers, it is Wiz 13.
Wiz 13. Okay. Okay. Does it do psychic damage as well?
Psychic damage.
Okay, so roll damage.
So that-
We killed your mates. Get out.
9.
9. Okay, you see this face manifest just in like a scream almost. As it just melts down into
Oh, I didn't
ooze
like that.
and just dissipates.
Oh, it went away.
Silence falls, but for the bubbling and slight fizzing on the troll's corpse
Astra,
as the moonbeams fade.
you clean my outfit, please.
Aye, of course I can.
Thank you.
Wait, well, I'm just going to sort of head over.
Nice of you to join us.
Does anybody else want me to help clean their outfits?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I'm fine.
All right.
Is there anything interesting we can take off of that big motherfucker?
Do you want to
over
hop
there?
into the
Also like
swamp?
to-
It's submerged in the swamps.
Oh, okay, let's think of it.
So you can certainly try.
Already covered in filth, I would like to check the corpse.
Yeah, I don't really
Okay.
care too much. It's not like an acidic swamp or anything, right?
That you know of.
Are you
let Renard
just
go.
having a cursory look over from on the bridge, or
I
are
know,
you?
I am getting down into the swamp and
Okay.
around on the
Getting
corpse.
down and
Okay.
dirty.
I'm going to make my
You
way
step
to-
down. It's cold and thick, and you get in and you go up to your waist, up to your chest, and above, and you realize your feet are not touching the bottom.
Please don't be sinking.
You're still holding on to the bridge, but I'm assuming you can swim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. You sort of reach over to the corpse of the troll. Make an investigation check. I'm gonna say with disadvantage because you're in a.
That's fine. This is gross.
Can I go over and help, and would that make it a normal roll?
You could roll separately as well.
Okay.
As you say, just because of the situation, you can't.
Oh!
I got a nat 20 and a 4.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's only 6.
Okay. You reach over onto it and sort of look at this stinking, oozing body, and there is a sort of like a scrap of like some sort of loincloth covering. God
Oh,
knows what.
this is not worth it.
And you find a pouch basically hanging off it, off the hip.
Okay, I'm gonna. Seeing as I've gone this far, reach into the pouch.
Okay, you reach in and there's multiple things inside, a little bit squishy, but
Pouch
firm
reaches
after
back.
Caresses.
Squishy like am I feeling flesh?
that. Possibly. You feel something wrapping around your leg as well at the same time.
I give up on the pouch. I'm gonna try and pull myself out of the swamp.
Okay, you turn and make your way as quickly as you can. You see the pouch
That was
fall
not
off.
worth it. That was not worth it.
Can I, seeing where Ren was searching, could I use Mage Hand to pick it up and bring it over to me?
Pick it up. You see the dirty work. You see the pouch floating off and come towards you. It's like a brownish black leather, but just dripping in swamp and troll goo.
Gross.
Oh,
I'll look inside
You
it.
could have just done that in the first place.
No, I didn't know it was there, did I? What's in it? I'll look in it.
Look inside and it just look like ears.
What type of ear?
I'll get one out and I'll like wave it around like.
You see, I mean, they are fairly decayed in all sorts of manners and conditions. You pull out one that is clearly a mammal's ear. It's long and pointed and furred. You're looking in a bit more, there's one that looks distinctly humanoid. It's rounded, but it's possibly like human shape, maybe like dwarf even.
Pull the scarf down over my mouth.
Most of
my
them,
mouth is just wretch.
most of them
Bag
look
of
like
ears.
animal ears.
At least that is disgusting.
Bag
Astra,
of rotting ears. Bag of rotting ears. Let me
Rotting
verify.
ears.
The smell is
Elyse, what are you doing?
obscene.
So I've made my way over to
You
you.
never know, it might come in handy.
On the other side of the bridge. Because I want to try and like jump that gap.
You can jump the gap. Like it's only 5 foot.
Sweet.
You can reasonably jump it.
How are you feeling though? No wait, that's not your accent. I'm stealing it. How are you feeling?
Absolutely terrible.
Right. As I'm talking to him, asking how he is, I'm just going to cast Healing Word as well,
Okay.
which is 1d4 plus my spell casting modifier.
Okay.
Just gonna do that real quick.
You're disgusting.
What? It might come in handy, you never know.
5. You've got 5 health back.
Sweet.
There's all sorts of creatures
And
out
then
here.
I'm
We
also
can
going
use the scent
to-
to distract them.
Like move my hands in a way and just start pulling the mud and dirt out of his clothes
okay.
and use prestidigitation to clean him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
If there are any tears in my clothes, I'm just going to be like mending.
yeah, and it actually helps you. The rest of you see this very strange sort of sequence as mud and dirt are literally pulled off and evaporated off his form, and the clothes he's wearing stitch up, followed by the wounds on his shoulder, which were pretty severe, knit up in the same fashion as his clothes.
Nice.
Just surrounded by this very faint shimmer of like golden arcane energy. Knits things back
Are you
together.
feeling better?
Still not great, but better. Thank you. Well, that was a shit show.
Does anybody else need healing?
I'm
I'm
very
kind
good,
of I'm on
actually.
2.
Or cleaning?
You can definitely say I am rough and I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling too hot myself.
Perhaps we should get to a little spot and have a short rest.
Right, so don't worry, everything's going to be okay. And as I say that, Healing Word, which is again 5. You get another 5.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, perhaps we should reach some sort of clearing and
Yeah.
just take a breather after that.
I definitely need to have a
so.
rest.
I like to sit down, rest my legs.
I'll start like unwrapping the arcane focus from around my arm. I don't think I actually described it. Should I describe
Yeah,
it
go
now
for
that
it,
we're
go
not
for
in the huge battle? So it's like it almost looks like a double-ended Moroccan lantern in like a diamond shape,
Yeah.
with the two ends being gold with like a length of chain attached to them. And then there's this sort of gold cage around it, almost like this.
Yeah.
And then inside it's sort of like what could be like glass or crystal containing just like a thrumming ball of blue energy.
Yeah.
And there's like 2 golden chains attached to either end of it, which I like unwrap one from around my wrist and just like put it back in my pouch
Okay.
and kind of make sure it's like very secure in there and like taking good care of it.
Okay.
How's everybody doing? Does anyone else need tidying up a little bit? Or shall we just move
good,
on?
yeah.
I think we should just keep moving.
You hear this mighty burst of a bubble as the corpse sinks beneath the water.
Let's go.
Definitely keep moving.
Slopping the mud off me and walking up ahead. I'm just gonna like march forward along the.
I can get rid of that for you.
Please don't.
Oh, he likes to be dirty.
Yeah, I just keep walking as well. I don't really mind.
I guess we keep walking as well.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we don't need
Oh,
to
okay.
back
I
out.
don't suppose we can get any sense.
Boblem down!
Okay. You walk on along the
Oh, we have.
along the walkway, the bridge, as it were. Are you doing anything as you go?
Just talking, probably.
Yeah, can I ask Renard? So you kind of froze back there. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
He probably doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't like to talk about a lot of things.
I mean, he's not the only one.
Yeah, you throw that shit.
And Renard actually laughs. I don't like water. I'll be honest and say I felt that hit the bottom of the bridge and I froze.
Like, water in general? Like, you don't like bathing or swimming?
That's why-
No, I like bathing.
That's why you hid in the bottom of the boat when we came here. When we went to Mirrortail. From Barrelstad.
Yes.
Oh,
And that's all I want to say on the subject. Can we please drop it?
of course.
Okay.
I promise it won't happen again.
I mean, it's okay. I'm not
Yeah.
angry about it. Just wanted to check if you were okay.
Yeah, we're just concerned.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm
Good.
glad we
Okay.
all made it through that.
Me too.
You walk for about 15 minutes on this walkway before, as you approach, you see what is the end of it. Where it stops fairly abruptly, you're about 15 meters from the base of another of the hills, sort of out of like the deep water. But close to the end of the bridge are piles and piles of timber. Looks like mostly rotting. Like they've been here for a while.
They were building this and they gave up.
Maybe because that thing came along and moved in.
That thing or any other number of things.
Who were building?
I don't know, I suppose the people back in the village.
Look, we're in a dangerous area. It's uncharted for a reason, surely.
Well, yes, obviously. But I think just one troll perhaps isn't enough to make them give up.
Maybe there's more of them.
Anyway, we should keep going.
Yeah. We want to try and reach a hill or something, right?
Maybe the top of a hill before
Yeah.
the sun goes down.
You're pretty much at the base of one. Like there's like a couple of meters of like marshy, boggy ground, but
Mhm.
not deep water.
We've hardly got anywhere yet, have we? We've gone up a hill and back down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they're pretty long. You can probably like 2 kilometers or so.
Okay.
Right.
Before we were attacked.
So, yeah, just soldiering on forward,
Yeah.
picking
Hill.
around the planks of wood to the bottom of the hill,
Yeah.
and then turning back to see if anyone needs help across the unstable bit at the end.
We love him.
You hop off the bridge onto the slightly marshy ground. Your foot does sink in like 4 or 5 inches, but you're able to trudge out. And once you get like 5 or so meters onto the surface of the hill, you're able to step on it without your feet sinking in at all.
I turn and offer a gloved hand out to anyone who wants help across.
Didn't need help, just wanted to hold hands.
I just jump across.
I'll just jump
I'm fine.
across.
Okay.
Do we all need to? We're just.
No, you don't need to roll anything.
I didn't want it to feel awkward. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Are you saying that makes it awkward?
It does.
Oh. Sorry.
Lovely
That's
gesture,
okay.
though.
You're very
Alright.
chivalrous.
And continue
You
up the
want to
hill, walking away from this conversation.
Okay, you trudge up the hill, and the pretty much similar sight to what you saw before. It doesn't take you long to get up to the top, and you look back and you can see the village just beyond the crest of the first hill that you went up. Are you doing anything? Are you stopping to rest, or are you walking on?
Are we going to stop to rest and maybe
Please.
get the map out and
Yes.
see if there's anything we
Yeah,
can
I'd
add to
like
it?
to rest for a
Anyway,
bit.
we're
It's like
doing that
early
far, but-
afternoon. You've not been going too long,
I
but
don't know about you guys, but I'm rather hungry. We only had breakfast this morning.
Yeah, we've got our
And we've
rations.
had
Or if you want a nice ear to chew on, I have.
at least
you open them up, and it was bad when there was the smell of the troll and the mephits around, but you open it. You can almost see the smell coming out of it. At the bottom, there's this sort of fetid scum where they've been decomposing into like a liquid.
Why do you still have that?
You never know, it could come in handy.
No, I don't think it can.
No.
But these things we can use as bait.
Ah, we could try it on somebody.
Well,
Or
if
on
the
the
creature
other
had
direction.
it, it clearly likes it. So if there's more of them,
How about you try
I don't
one?
know. I don't want to eat it.
Or
I'm not
maybe
a
they'll
troll.
seek you out for your bag full of ears.
I'll sit down to rest.
Okay.
I'll kindly place the bag away from the group.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot an arcane bolt.
Okay. Make an attack.
Oh, that's just 5.
That
16.
one.
Hits it.
The ears are dead.
Roll damage. Roll damage.
I will erase the bag of ears from my inventory.
8 frost damage.
Where there once was a bag of ears, there is now a mist of ears. As it
Missed them.
They look at Elyse dead in the eyes.
Fine, I wasn't that attached to it. Jeez, you guys need to calm the fuck down.
The smell pervades. One little fragment of ear tip just rolls down the hill.
I don't like that.
Good riddance.
I don't like it either.
I'm going to get my arcane pocket watch that I purchased
Oh,
when we
yes,
were
you
in
did,
Mirrortail
yeah.
and check the exact time.
Okay, it is 2:34.
And what sort of time is the sun going down? It's summer, isn't it?
It's summer, so it'll be pretty late. It'll be like around 9 probably. We've got another fair couple of hours walking if you wish.
I'm going to as well. We're doing a very short
Taking a
rest.
short rest, yeah.
I'm going to just sit, start playing my lute to just sort of relax myself, and as I'm playing Song of Rest.
Okay.
So I'm going to sing in Sylvan, which is a very like Fey language, and as I do, all of you will receive an extra 1d6 of hit points.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
Is that-
roll
do I-
our hit die.
So for a short rest, yeah, you'll have 3 hit die. It's different for each class. I think druids is D8.
Yeah, the
Fighters is like D10. You can roll as many of these as you wish, but you get half of them back after a long rest, okay? So basically after 2 days you'll get all your hit dice back. They're like bonus healing things.
Cool. So I didn't lose any HP in that battle,
No,
but
did I?
I got the bonus 5 hit points. Does that go now?
When you get damaged, those will go and you can't heal them back.
Okay.
Okay, so
But
they're
I keep them
temporary
for now.
and-
So
yeah.
if I, so
Okay, so sorry, let me explain.
so the hit dice, I can spend like 1, and then
You-
on a long rest I'd regain full
Yes,
health. But if
yeah.
I spend all of them,
If you spend all 3, you'll get 1 back because it rounds down. And then the next day you'll get the next 2 back.
okay. So
Yes,
so like, you
anyone
could
that-
spend 3 now if you wanted.
yeah, but
But anyone that needs
extra
an extra, you
D6.
get with the extra d6 of
Yeah.
healing. So
okay,
you'll
so
get
1
that.
extra d6 if I
Yeah.
do. Oh, okay. I'll roll one.
Just short rest.
Okay, I can live with that.
Okay, okay.
Right. We have about 6 or so hours of daylight left.
Shall we try and see how far we can go?
I think we should stop here.
Is there any sign of the star?
Yeah. can
Make a
we see?
perception check.
Ooh.
16.
22.
12.
I'm busy playing.
You look around. You basically you're on the crest of the hill, and you spend 5 minutes like basically walking around and looking in each direction. You don't see anything that resembles a fallen star.
Does Elyse for 22?
No.
Oh.
was lying.
Oh, we're-
Or it could just not be there. And no matter how hard you roll, if it's like it's further on, you're not gonna see it.
Yeah, of course.
Have we moved on enough to add anything to that map, or is it not?
You did one fairly like on like the last hill, so you can do one as it gets close to evening, like while you still have light. So yeah, we'll do like one at like midday, one at the
Okay.
end of the day, like before the sun goes down.
Yeah.
So you want to stay here?
No, I think we should keep moving.
Okay.
We've barely made it anywhere.
Right. Let's do that. then.
Everyone in a fit state in case
Yes.
that happens again.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Not in the best state, not gonna lie, but
Is everyone
keep
happy to
soldiering.
keep doing this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should keep moving.
Okay.
Boblem, have you had a chance to rest? Are you feeling any better?
yeah, I'm feeling better. Not my best, but feeling better.
At least you have your sweet teas if it happens again.
That's true.
True. That's true. Okay. Who would like to lead on finding the way forward? Find the best way
I
forward.
will. I have the compass.
Okay. Okay. So make a survival check with advantage.
Then we'll survive.
Maybe. That is 20.
20. Okay.
Nice.
You gather the group, you take point, you lead off, you walk down the hill, and there are patches of standing water. There are streams which flow where the water is, where the hills are lower. But you spend the next good few hours coursing through, fording small rivers where you can with any fallen materials that are about, avoiding them where best you can as well, and basically just climbing up and down hills, heading off in your northeasterly direction, in the direction of the rumour of the star and Sanskrit beyond it. Okay. Dusk. You've made it. You made it probably close to like 10 kilometers. A little bit more, you feel, and light is beginning to fade. You looking around, you feel it's probably your last chance to get a good glimpse of the area before you really lose the light. You get the sense it's probably time to pack up soon and make cover for the night.
What do you think?
We should look for somewhere to stop.
Should we
Can I-
try and find some high ground again?
Because I'm used to staying in the wild. Can I do like a check to see if I can find like a cave entrance or somewhere we were able to like?
Yeah, you can do like a survival check. Yeah.
18.
18. Okay. A fair number of the hills are craggy
Mhm.
and have like rocky outcroppings like coming out of them almost. Those of you who spent a lot of time in nature know that a lot of like the body of the hill is rock inside, surrounded by earth on top, and over the decades, over the centuries, some of the earth has eroded back and just shows like the skeleton of rock like punching through. One of the hills closer to you, not the immediate closest, but a little bit off and to the east, has a large outcropping of rock, sort of like Pride Rock, kind of like coming out of the hill. So you get the impression that while it wouldn't be the highest ground, well, you could either go on top of the outcropping of rock, with a high vantage point, or underneath with protection from anything from above.
Over there, to the whatever direction that is.
East.
You can see the rocks coming out.
Yeah.
It'll be good to go on top if you want to have a look around, or we can go underneath for some shelter, just in case. Perfect. Because the rain might be coming in. It's a little bit off our track, I think.
Should we go and...
That's fine. We can go back and forth and make this map any way we want to,
Yeah.
if everyone's okay with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On that, you look up and you see the clouds that have been gathering, sort of been culminating in darker grey patches. You don't see any rain falling, but they look more threatening than before.
So perhaps underneath.
Right. As we head towards it, I want to head up to the top just to sit down and work with the cartographer's kit and see as far as
I
I
will
can.
invite myself along to go with him, seeing as
Okay.
I can use navigator's tools,
Okay.
which I don't think we've actually discussed yet.
I don't think we have. Right, I'm going to head to the top.
Are the whole party going up top first?
I'm not.
Well, I'm going
I'm
to head to the top
staying
and make...
down. I think.
I'm going
Okay.
to collect wood from nearby and make a small campfire and use
No.
prestidigitation to make
I'll
fire.
use.
There aren't
Produce
any.
flame
There
too.
aren't any trees nearby.
No trees?
No. There are like small bushes and gorse, but no
I can
proper
get like
trees.
bush, like
Yeah.
croppings and
Yeah.
just make prestidigitation to make a small campfire.
Yeah, I help
Yeah.
Astra.
Okay, okay. So, those of you find this small divot, probably 4 or 5 meters in width, and then 5 meters out across, where the rock overhangs you. Basically, the ground is dry enough, and you're covered from above. You can see in basically, so you could see north, east, and south, but west is covered just because of the direction the hill is. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Make a little campfire
you
underneath.
set up camp.
I'd like to cast Druidcraft to suggest what the weather's going to be for the next 24 hours.
Okay. You reach out to the powers of nature, and you feel yourself drawn to the skies above, and feel the hairs on the back of your neck just tingle, and you can tell there's a storm coming in. If not today, soon.
Perhaps
Okay.
we shouldn't camp out on the top here tonight. There's going to be a storm coming.
Will you build
When
a fire
I'm
underneath?
underneath, me and
Yeah.
Boblem underneath,
Yeah.
like, build
In which
fire,
case,
fire.
we'll just do our map crafting up top and we'll come down underneath
Yeah.
after we're done.
Mhm.
Can we see the moon from here?
You probably it's dusk currently. You'll probably be able to when the night comes in. Where the clouds are forming, they're forming in large patches.
Okay.
It's not like a whole sky of grey.
Okay.
So yeah, well, when the stars come out, you'll probably be able to see them
I'm just
come
going
out.
to keep an eye out.
Yeah. Okay. And you?
Yeah, we're going to climb up to the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So make another perception check.
Is that both of us then?
One person.
You said you were helping me, do you want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
one
it
person with
advantage?
advantage. Yeah. You can
Okay.
That
point out like
is
certain bits.
20... Where is it?
20. That's fine.
No,
It
no,
caps
it's
out
not
at
the
20 for this.
Okay, cool. It's, yeah,
Because
it's
you can see
24.
20 kilometers. 20. Okay. Okay. So both times you've gone up, you've been able to see really far and get a really good bearing on the features, on the positions of the hills, just the general topography, how high they're coming up, where they're flooded. You've got a good example of how far the palisade, the walkway came out, and the bearing and the distance from Jennings Village.
Okay.
Okay. So if one of you would like to make an intelligence check to mark down.
Who's better?
We are.
Oh, we're the same!
Okay. You have navigators and cartographer's tools, so I'll say you can do it with advantage.
Okay.
To mark down and record all the information that you've seen.
Sure.
Sweet.
It's 19.
19. It looks pretty good. You've got loads of details in there. If you mark down that somewhere,
So that's 20 kilometers of detail.
Yeah.
It's like pretty good.
and just 19 recording, if you write that, I'll just take that out later.
Okay.
Okay.
As I'm doing this, Elyse, can we have a word?
Sure.
Can I just ask what, and you don't have to tell me, but what brings you out here to do this with us?
Well, I kind of like hanging out with you guys, believe it or not. But I was intending to go to Sanskrit anyway. I'm trying to locate an arcane artifact, and I heard a rumor. Actually, the rumor about the falling star that sounded like it might be related to that artifact. So I was planning on coming out here anyway, but it was just fortuitous that you guys happened to be mapping the area.
That's good, that's something. I have to be honest, this isn't exactly what I was intending to do. I just thought passage to Sanskrit would be useful, but glad to have you here to have my back.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad I have you here too.
Don't think we would have
Chase!
No, it's B! It's B! B's just like, nice.
Whilst I'm not particularly proud of what we did back in Miratail, any sense of the word, and we would have been royally screwed had you not come in to help us.
You're welcome.
I don't want any of our new friends winding up dead.
No, me neither. So if this wasn't what you envisioned doing, what were you intending to do, if you don't mind telling me?
I'm looking for someone. The others know this. They were with me in Farrelstad when we sought out Captain Coles, and I'm looking for a company of mercenaries called the Weeping Eye.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I don't have much of a foot to stand on with information as to where to go. But I just figured travel far away from where I started, and eventually, someone will know something.
Are you seeking a member of the Weeping Eye, or are you seeking someone who they've captured or something?
I am seeking. You may have heard word in Miratail that some of their royal family are missing. It seems that Weeping Eye are responsible, and it's part of my work to find them.
Okay. Good to know.
I trust you for this.
Yeah, if I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Yes. I'll finish this up. You can go down and eat if you want to.
Oh, no, I'm kind of be holding the navigator's tools in my hands. Of like, it actually feels nice to like use these things again.
Yes. I haven't done anything like this for quite some time, but it's good.
While we're standing there, I'll reach into my pack and pull out the crystal decanter, and I'll just be like, while we're here, this is for you.
What is it?
It's a
It's
crystal
like a
decanter.
shimmery purple liquid, probably about like 100 ml or so, in this nice little crystal decanter.
I got one each for you and Astra, just as a gift.
You didn't steal this, did you? You know what? I'm not going to ask. You know somewhat how I feel about the arcane arts, and I shouldn't have given you such a hard time in the square at Miratail, so give you the pocket watch, the arcane pocket watch. I don't particularly want to have this.
Thank you.
Look after it and use it.
Yeah, I will. I actually don't know how you feel about the arcane arts.
Right,
Now you
well,
do.
We haven't had this conversation.
that's a conversation for another time, perhaps.
Okay. Well, thank you. And I'll put the arcane watch in the same pouch with my arcane focus.
Okay.
Gonna see if I can potentially find some clean water to wash myself off with.
Are you sure you don't just want Astra to prestidigitation you? Okay.
And I'm gonna finish my map sketch.
While those two are having that conversation, Cassian, who has been sort of not with the group at this point, sort of wanders up to Astra and is just like, Astra,
What do you sing about when you sing your little... Sylvan, was it?
Mhm.
What?
Oh, I sing the songs my mum used to sing to me.
Are they about anything in particular?
There's a lot of them about... lots of them about love.
Right.
She had a big heart. Or has a big heart, I should say. She's not... And,
God forbid.
And yeah, her songs always make me feel good. And they make me feel safe. So
Right.
that's why I'd like to share them with others.
It's just a very beautiful language.
It is.
If you ever have the time to teach me a few words, I'd like to know.
Of course.
Thank you.
I'm currently trying to learn Draconic with Boblem, but I'd be happy to help you with Sylvan.
Is Boblem around? Yeah, I mean, I was
Yeah, because
looking
you're
at the fire.
you're at the base, like underneath the
It's
ridge.
warming my hands on the fire.
You speak Draconic?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know you didn't speak Draconic, don't you?
Cassian just walks away, like into the tree line. Just goes off for a little bit by himself.
Doesn't everyone speak Draconic?
And like while he's like sort of catching himself in a private moment, will just put his hand over where his pendant is, like underneath all his clothes. Just kind of.
I'm not going to let any injuries like that happen again, please.
Just kind of have a moment of peace and quiet to himself.
Mm-hmm. You listen to the wind and sounds almost like melodies, and whistling through the.
He smiles to himself.
Okay. The sun begins to set. You take rest under the ridge as the stars twinkle and appear in the sky. You look up and you are able to see the moon. And I actually have a calendar. I'm able to work out when, like, what the moon is. Okay, it's
She's
a
a
half
lesbian.
moon. It's a half. The moon is a lesbian.
The moon is a lesbian.
But right now it's a half moon. It's clear. It's unobscured.
Half lesbian.
That's
bisexual.
We're in the bisexual quarter.
Dark begins to fall. So you can't see far. There is no light around. And within an hour or so, night has fallen. You're wrapped in the light of the only light there being the campfire, which reflects off the ridge of the stone above you. The stars come out, illuminate the sky, light it up fully. It's about an hour or so, goes to 10. She shapes of two figures emerge from around the side of the ridge.
Watch.
No.
I was going to volunteer. I didn't know when we were going to bed.
You see two
Are we
figures.
awake or in bed?
I'm reading my book
Yeah.
for Draconic.
Two figures appear. One seems to have something slung over their back. And that is where we'll end tonight. Well done, everyone!
Would we regain like full hit points and stuff?
You haven't had a long
No,
rest
we haven't had
yet.
time for it yet. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But when you do...
Yay, they're friends again!
Right, well done, everyone.
Crashing out.
Well done, that was great. Survived your first combat just about.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
That wasn't meant to be so deadly.
Can you imagine if
I
Cassian had
mean-
just fucking died?
I almost died.
Yeah,
So
both of
good.
you. Both of you. Oh, level 3 combat this time. Oh man.
Next.
Okay, so
Right.
join us soon. Thank you for watching. This was Life of the Party with NyxRising Industries. Thank you very much.
We love you.
Bye.
Hello everyone, Renard here once again. Thank you for joining us on the second part of our journey across the wonderful world of Caldera. If you'd like to become part of the adventure, there's still time over on our crowdfund campaign on Indiegogo. And we now also have merchandise available on our Teespring store. Thank you again to our executive producers, Liam Moran, Emily Hogarth, Alexandra Johnson and Caitlin Ferguson, and to our top backers for this episode, Olivia Kearley, Rebecca Lee, Isabel Alduna and Ian Fay. You've more than paid for our rations for the adventure. Until next time, keep on fighting the good fight. We'll see you in 2 weeks.